It's crazy sitting here thinking that in 2 days, everything in this pack is all I'll have with me as I'm hiking the John Muir Trail. I'm going to be hiking the John Muir Trail starting August 2nd, 2024. And what I want to do in this video is I want to give you a look at everything that I'm bringing with me. Now, when I say everything, I mean, I've obviously already shipped a resupply ahead. I plan on one resupply at Vermilion Valley Ranch. But what I'm going to do in this video is just sit on my floor and show you everything that I have in my backpack so you can see, is this something you want to do for hiking the John Muir Trail? Maybe you can even drop some comments below, maybe some ideas that you have. I would love to make some dialogue here on YouTube about what I'm going to be bringing on the John Muir Trail. I'm going to start with what I think you would probably be most interested in, which would be some of the bigger items that are here in my backpack. And let's start with my backpack. I'm going to be carrying the REI Flash Air 50-liter pack. This is a pack that's newer to me. I picked this up earlier this year. I grabbed it because I've been looking for a 45 to 50 liter pack, and this pack is under 2 pounds. So I'll be bringing this pack with me. Next, I will be bringing the Outdoor Vitals Fortius one-person tent. If you're interested in that backpack or in this tent, I've done videos on those. So really what I want to do is just kind of give you a run through of these items. This is a one-person trekking pole tent, and you'll notice that I don't have the stuff sack for it. I do have the footprint for it, and I will be bringing the stakes that it came with. And so this will be my shelter for the trip. I went to a trekking pole tent because I like having a trekking pole tent. And if you see me looking around, it's because I'm trying to find my trekking poles, but I think they're buried over there. So I'll show you those shortly. Inside of that tent, I will be sleeping on the Nemo Tensor. This is the Nemo Tensor. This is their insulated version. This is the regular wide. It's not the long, it's the regular wide. So I think this is a 25-inch pad. I will also be just folding this in my backpack and putting it down in there. I've found that if I can put my quilt on the bottom, my sleeping pad next, and my tent on top in the bottom, I can actually get more room by transporting them, or not more room, but more efficiency by transporting them like this. Up next, I hinted to this, but I will be bringing a quilt on this. I was gonna bring my 30-degree quilt, but I've been hearing reports that it's colder in the higher elevations. A lot of this trip is above tree line. A lot of this is over 10,000 feet elevation. I'll be bringing the Outdoor Vitals. I'm pretty sure this is called the Storm Loft quilt. This is a 15-degree quilt that I purchased from Outdoor Vitals a couple Thanksgivings ago when it was on sale. Love this. I have their 30-degree version also. I used their 30-degree version last year when I was in Sequoia. So this is what I'll be bringing. That's my sleep system so far. Fortius tent, Nemo Tensor sleeping pad, Outdoor Vitals 15-degree Storm Loft quilt. And continuing with sleep, let's go here first. I'm going to be bringing the Outdoor Vitals 1/8-inch foam cell pad. I actually really like these. This one's brand new. My other one got this was a really cool story. My other one got torn while I was hiking, and Outdoor Vitals, I had emailed them and they noticed it had some thin spots in it. So they sent me a new one. Shout out to Outdoor Vitals. Love your customer service. I'll be putting this under my sleeping pad. I look at this as an insurance policy. This is a $20 insurance policy to keep this from popping so that this guy can sleep well. I am a 2-pillow guy. This is an REI pillow that I got from their resupply. I don't even know what it's called. Most likely this will be my knee pillow because I'm a side sleeper, so I'll be using this as my knee pillow. And I'm looking to see if I can find my other pillow. Here we go. Yes, the Trekology Pillow 2.0. Love this pillow. It has a strap around the back that you can use to strap this to your sleeping pad. So boom, this is like a $15 to $20 item on Amazon. I'll put a bunch of links down in the description for you if you're interested in any of this gear to help you find it. I like it when people put links because then I don't have to go searching and figure and try to find what I don't know what it is. So this has been a great pillow for me. Trekology straps around my Nemo Tensor sleeping pad. I'm also bringing, not in a stuff sack, this is an Outdoor Vitals like sleeping bag liner. This is their mummy version. I have a different version from another company, but this one was 3 ounces lighter, and so I went with this. You might be saying, Neil, you have a lot of Outdoor Vitals gear, and that is true. You're gonna see some more. I actually became a Live Ultralight member like 4 years ago. It's $10 a month. I look at it as a deposit into a bank account. I checked it the other day. I have like $80 in credit. And so when Outdoor Vitals drops something or I need something for backpacking, I kind of just look at it as a savings account to pay for backpacking. This is not a commercial. This is just my real life. So here is the sleeping bag liner that I'll be using. I'm bringing it just in case it gets a little cold, and I'm also bringing it in case I'm a little grimy so everything doesn't get super nasty. So we'll have that over there in the pile. Let's talk about clothing next. So for what I'm gonna wear this pair of Volcom shorts that I bought on Poshmark for 15 bucks. And the reason I like them is they have zipper pockets. I really like zipper pockets when I'm backpacking, then I don't lose my chapstick, my phone, or my wallet. I'm also going to bring an older version of the REI Sahara Sun hoodie. I have another video coming out about one of these. I just picked up a new one, but I really like this blue one, so I'm gonna bring that. I'm gonna bring a brand new pair of Darn Tough socks. Love me some Darn Tough socks. I actually got these at the REI, nope, that's upside down, at the REI resupply store by LAX for $9.99. And I'm pretty sure they're brand new. At least they smell brand new. I'm gonna be wearing 2 knee sleeves. I got some beat up knees from snowboarding, so I'll be wearing those. I'm gonna be wearing this men's Volcom like wide brim hat or something. This will be, this is what I'm gonna look like for the next like 14 days. And this might not be the coolest hat to you, but it is to me. I'm gonna be protecting my nose, my ears, and my neck by wearing this hat on the trail. Let's keep moving forward with what I'm gonna be wearing. I'm bringing another pair of Darn Tough socks. These will be like a second pair to hike in. Darn Tough socks are amazing. This pair is a replacement pair because I bought a pair and they got some holes in them, and Darn Tough sent me a free pair brand new. So I'll be wearing those. And then these will be my sleep socks, another pair of Darn Tough socks. They have bears on them. My wife and I got like kind of matching Darn Tough socks, and I'm bringing these so that she knows I miss her at night. And when I put them on at night, my goal will be to pray for her and my family while I'm away. Speaking of night and sleep, I will be sleeping in the Outdoor Vitals. I believe these are called the Highline Thermal leggings. I was gonna bring a pair of REI, like long johns, but these actually were like half the weight. I think these are 4 ounces, and so I'll be bringing these to sleep in. And I'll also be bringing this REI men's long sleeve for sleeping. In addition to that, for sleeping, I'm bringing a beanie. I was gonna bring like one of those down, baklava things, but I wanna go with a beanie so that I could wear it at camp at night, or if I wanna fish at night when I get in there. So I'll be wearing that. Speaking of night, I also have the Outdoor Vitals. I think this is called the Nova UL. This is a sweet puffy jacket. Love this. I already have stashed in my pockets gloves. So just a little keepsake in there. This actually folds down. It'll fold into its pocket, but I am just so impressed how much this squishes down for packing in my 50-liter pack. Oh, speaking of clothes, you probably don't want to know this, so really quick, 2 pairs of underwear that I'll be bringing, and I'll be wearing another pair. I just figure it's kind of nice to have some clean undies when you're out there. What else should we talk about next? Let's talk water next. I'm going to be bringing 2 1-liter smart water bottles to have on the trail. I'll be bringing my Ketadine Be Free. I actually just replaced the filter on this. It got clogged last year when I was in Sequoia. I bought a Platypus Quick Draw, but last minute I decided that I would go with this. I'll also be bringing the Hydro Pack Stash. This is one of my favorite pieces of gear. My wife got me this, and it just pops out. Boom. And I have one of these things from Backcountry Foodie. Love Aaron over there. And I have this primarily for like drinking Element, or what I was talking about from Backcountry Foodie is they have a chocolate peanut butter shake that's like Carnation Instant Breakfast, instant milk, and some peanut butter powder, and it is so good. So I'll be mixing Element for hydration in this, and if you want a free sample of Element, I'll try to put a link down here, and you can get a free sample of Element by clicking that link. Water filtration means we're going to cook something, and so I last minute decided I'm going to bring the Jetboil Stash. One of the things that I've noticed with my pack is it's kind of awkward having my bear can in there and a stove. I've really struggled with that no matter what stove I put in there. So I decided I'm going to go with the Jetboil Stash for this trip. I'd like to do some cooking in it, so I'm going to be bringing some chili, some rice, some ramen. I got some stuff that I sent ahead to me already for my resupply. And in here I have a small stove. And I also have in here a flip fuel device. This thing is super cool. I don't know if you've seen one of these. I have another video on it if you're interested in one of these. You can go to Flip Fuel, and I think you get 20% off if you use the code NEIL20 to make your purchase. And if you have any trouble with that code, drop a comment. I'll help you out. So there's my cook system that I'll be using. Speaking of food, I got my food koozie. My wife got this for me off Etsy. Whoever makes these on Etsy, you are doing an amazing job. Thank you very much. I got that. Oh, there's those trekking poles I was talking about. I have my REI Flash carbon trekking poles that I'll be using while hiking, and I'll be using those for my tent. I also have a really thin, there's a fancy word for this, but it's like a really, really thin plastic liner. I'll be putting this in my backpack so that I can be protected from the rain. I will also, for safety, be bringing my Garmin InReach Mini. I just got my subscription updated last night, got a download updated for that. And I'm just a big fan of safety, so I think we should always make sure we're safe. Got an REI towel. This will be a small towel. I'd like to swim every day. I'd like to try to at least jump in a lake or something, kind of clean my body off. Or if I can at least wash my face in a stream, I can have this to dry myself off. When I'm eating, here is my long-handled spoon. Pretty sure this is Toaks, yeah. Toaks Titanium, long-handled spoon. Be able to use that for eating. I missed this on the clothing section. I am bringing a pair of pants. Oh, look, that fits perfect. So at night, I'll be bringing these. These are the Outdoor Vitals Skyline Jogger. And these things are sweet. I recently got these from Outdoor Vitals. Stoked to get these. I think these are a great deal if you're looking for a pair of joggers. Here's my poop kit, and we'll just say that there is things that one person needs for a kit in there, like hand sanitizer and a trowel. I actually bought these thanks to some help from people in the John Muir Trail Facebook group. These Porta wipes, I'll be bringing these to clean up down there and to clean up on my face. There's that poop kit. Here is like my bag with toothpaste. It's got my toothbrush in it. If you really want to know everything in here, I'll show you. Just tell me, I can do another video. But sunscreen, go and buy this at Five Below for $2. I got my vitamins in here and some Motrin, sunscreen, got a little tube of lotion, chapstick. I really, on this trail, wanted to bring sunscreen chapstick. And so got some sunscreen chapstick over here. We're getting down to the last couple items. Let's go for this big one, like Christmas. Here is my Bear Vault. This has food in it for the next 6 days. And I weighed this, it's just over 13 pounds. Maybe if I have time to edit, I'll put a picture. I took a picture earlier today of what I was doing for food. In here's my Outdoor Vitals Diddy bag. In here, I'll have batteries for my GoPro, charger for my watch. I have my headlamp in here. I'm bringing the FlexTail, this new like super light pump that they have. It probably has a cooler name than that. I'll also be bringing a couple battery banks. These things are sweet by Victomax. One of the things I really like about these, there's a button somewhere that I obviously cannot see right now. And it'll tell you how charged it is. So I like to know. So I'm actually bringing 3 of these so that I can charge my phone, my watch, my headlamp if I need to, my Garmin if I need to. I'm also planning on stopping at Red's Meadows to be able to do some charging there. I think I'm gonna bring one of these and then every day take out some food and just put it in so I don't have to access my Bear Vault like all the time. Here are my shoes for water crossing. Got these several years ago. They were like the best $9 I ever spent. But I use these for water crossing and then I wear them at camp. So as my camp shoes, they're starting to get a couple holes at the top, but they got another couple backpacking trips in them. Don't forget your medical kit. This is a med kit that I grabbed at REI a couple years ago. Here's one of my meals that wouldn't fit into my Bear Vault, but that's fine. I'll be eating it the first night of my hike, and so it's okay to have this out of my Bear Vault for night 1. Also be bringing a mosquito net. Anthony, thanks for getting me one of these last year. I really appreciate that. And then also here is an Altoids fishing box. You hear that? Yes, grabbed this off Etsy. Thank you, Xavier, for making these. Super stoked to have this little fishing setup. And here's a little telescoping rod. This will come out to be 5 feet. And so, yeah, that is everything that I'm going to be bringing. I'm going to be bringing sunglasses too, but I don't have them in here. So there we go. It's time for me to pack up. Tomorrow morning, I'm headed out to Yosemite at 8 a.m. And I hope this is helpful for you. If you're just looking for info about gear, if you're going to be hiking the John Muir Trail yourself, or if you have any comments for me, would be happy to engage. Thanks for watching. One last thing for you real quick. If you are interested in the REI Flash Air backpack, I'm going to put a link for that over here. And if you're interested in food, kind of some of the things that I've done with food, I'll put a link over here about my first resupply and everything that I packed. And a lot of this other gear I've done videos on. I've done videos on Altoids fishing tackle box. And yeah, so if you're curious, go check out my channel. And yeah, if you wouldn't mind, like, subscribe, do all that other fun stuff. Maybe share it with a friend too.